Good morning. It's October the 13th, 2015. Time to kick off another trading day. Post-holiday markets usually take a little time to sort themselves out. Not always. Treasuries are higher today in response to lower equities around the globe. Even China's market was only up like 0.2%. The selling started or was attributed to China's lower than forecast import numbers, down for the 11th month in a row, and China's imports are really what keep the Asian economy going, and other parts of the world too, as they import raw materials from most of the world and fabricate and manufacture and ship them back out. Europe, inflation very low in the forecast. The bank is having trouble inflating their economy. Outright deflation in the UK, and Germany's economic sentiment numbers came in really well below forecast. A lot of it had to do with probably Volkswagen and what that's going to do to Germany's numbers. Germany's export machine, and Volkswagen is a part of that. So the economic news around the globe continues to show economic softening, economic weakness. China has told the United States to live up to its position in the world as far as interest rates go in banking and not raise their interest rates anytime soon. In fact, right now we're seeing forecasts for the first Fed interest rate increase in 2017. I think the closest parallel out there is what's happened to Japan since 1992, stagflation. And very large companies that export, that have access to credit, that are retail driven, consumer driven, continue to do well in Japan. And the small businesses and the general population, those that don't work for the large corporations, don't do so well. And we see that in the United States. The small businessman is under a lot of pressure. The construction business, those that did not have high school degrees, did not have the skills needed in the workforce, a lot of those ended up in the construction business. And as laborers, not the skilled part of the construction business, but and they are suffering too. So again, when I look at everything and sort it all out, I think the Japanese experience is pretty much where we are right now. So what's going to drive the markets today? Retail sales comes tomorrow. Industrial production comes on Friday. Probably the direction of the E-mini. And with the big news starting tomorrow with retail sales and then Friday's industrial production, which all could come in lower than forecast, I think the markets will tend to be in a trading range. Maybe a little higher for treasuries, maybe a little lower for the E-mini, but maybe not break nor break out. So where's our first sell today? It's 31 to 03 for sell 1, 7 to 11 for sell 2. On the buy side, 22 to 18, let them get stops below the overnight session low. The last rotate down stopped at 24.5. So we may have to pay up if the E-mini continues to sell before its day session opens. And then 9 to 13 for buy 2. The small business optimism index is out. It came in at 96.1 versus 95.8 last month. So the news is out of the way. Basically a no news day. Okay, looking at the 30-year. The knob spread just exploded again last night. Huge swings, half point, 1 point swings, if you get it right on the opening of Globex. And similar situation here. If the E-mini sells, I'd expect the market to retest resistance, and I think that's probably what's going to happen. So we've got resistance at 14. Last rotate up was 9. Then 01, so the 7 to 11 area, sell 1. And then 19 to 23 for sell 2. Let them go get stops above last week's high. On the buy side, 29, so I like 17s to 21s. Little patience. We'll put a question mark at 25. Bottom of value. And then 5 to 9. Who's selling gold? Who comes in and bangs the market? Who breaks it? I mean, you have to really think that it's pretty easy to manipulate the markets as a central bank, so you can buy the physical cheaper. And there's a lot of stories out there that China's buying this, Russia's buying this, etc. I do know the retail account sure likes to buy gold and silver when it comes down. So 50.52 is buy one. That's kind of a round number. 11.50. And then 45.47 for buy 2. On the sell side, 58 to 60 is where resistance is. And then 63.65 for sell 2. And the inside numbers, the number 1 levels are pretty tight. It's where support and resistance are right now. We'll see if they hold up. I believe China took the yuan up a couple of tenths, couple of pips, couple of ticks last night, and the euro got a little higher. Got to almost to the second sell zone. We basically had a 1400, 114, and then a 114.25 sell. On the buy side, the 50 areas where we're looking to engage. So, I mean, that's just kind of where we are right now. We're at 90. So, 15 to 25, sell 1. 40 to 50, sell 2. On the buy side, we'll make 50 to 60, buy 1. And then 15 to 25, buy 2. Okay, crude oil off a little bit, but hanging in there if memory serves me correctly. And again, when we come over here, we look at, we have this 46.48 area, basically 46.50, and then we have that B low at 46.68. So that's where the market held. So 46.50 to 75, buy 1. It's come off a long way from 50 down below 47, $3. Normally it trades in a $2 to $3 range. And then 46 and a quarter for buy 2. It'd be $4 off the high. We have this spill from 47.30, so we're here right now. So 47 and a quarter, 47.53, sell 1. We bounce through that 47.75, 48, sell 2. Support and resistance are pretty tight, but it's where the market is trading right now. and to the E-mini. Can it break today? The other stock markets around the globe are selling. Get it on the right page here. And when we come back and we look at this, we've got this 8250 area over here on the left that we broke out from. We have this C period high right there at 90.91. We have this L extension at 96.50, and that's where we stand. So getting stops below the overnight session I think is doable. It's pretty good support, 90 to 95 by 1. And then picking up this 8250, we've got this in rotation at 8150. We have this last rotation down on that H right there. We've got the high volume number at 7950, so we'll make 80.85 by 2. The big news is tomorrow, retail sales. It could come in lower than forecast. And on the sell side, 10 to 15. Having said that, we're going to put a question mark at 5. The first test is this 95 area, and it holds up. We should get back up above 05. If the first we hold right here and we rotate up and we can't get through 05, then we do want to be short. But we're going to try to sell the 10 to 15 area on the idea that we got a trading range in front of tomorrow's retail sales numbers, and then 20 to 25 for sell 2. The NIFB's Small Business Optimism Index is out, so we really don't have any news today. And when we don't have news, it usually yields a trading range. And if markets are going to turn around and head the other way, it happens in London, the United States. So we got a chance for the trading range to hold today in front of tomorrow's news. Okay, I'm going to get busy, get everything posted. I will be back with you as soon as possible.